Hello and welcome back to class. In this lecture, I am going to analyze a beam in StatPro and I will perform the analysis and then I will design this beam. In this video, I am going to analyze the beam and then I will design this beam. This is the simple beam which I am going to model now in StatPro. Let's create a new project. Click on next, click on finish. Let's create a origin node here. This beam is having a 3 support and having an overall length of 6 plus 5, that is 11 meter. Along x I will type here 5. Again another support is a distance of 6 meter from this point. So I will just enter it here 11. You can see that 3 node has been created. Go to the view from plus Z. Let's measure the dimension of this node. 5 meter and 6 meter. Yeah, we have 5 meter and 6 meter span of beam. Press escape on your keyboard. Click on remove this node to node distance. Let's add a beam here. Using this add beam option, you can add beam between this node. After adding beam, press escape on your keyboard. We need to define the member properties to this beam. Now let's click on general, click on property, left click on define, select rectangular cross section. I will assume the beam size of 0.230 meter by 230 meter and click on add. I'll just close this. Using beam cursor, select this beam and assign the size to the selected beam. Now check it in 3D rendered view. You can see here we can define the cross section size of the beam. Now let's define the support to this beam. Go to the general, click on support and create a support here. As per the problem, we have two fixed support. This one is fixed support and this is also fixed support. This right end is provided with pinned support. So I will add fixed support at first, then I will again add pinned support here. Just click on add. Let's add this support to the node. Now using node cursor, select these two nodes and assign the fixed support to that particular node, and at this node assign a pinned support as per the problem. Yeah. Now we have assigned the support to our beam. Now let's define the material to this beam. Click on material and let's assign a concrete to this beam. Assign to view and click on assign to view. Yes. Now the last step is to define the loads. So go to the load and definition, left click on load case detail, left click on add here, select del load, and just click on add here. As per our problem, we have UDL of 5 kN per meter. At this end we have point load of 3 kN at this support, and at this span of 6 meter we have no loads. So I am going to add UDL load at first. click on member load, select uniform force, enter here -5 kilonewton per meter, select direction GY and click on add. Again I need to add another point load of 3 kilonewton per meter, so click on concentrated force and enter here -3 kilonewton, select direction as GY, leave this distance as empty, just click on add and just close this. Now we have added the two load cases, one is uniformly distributed load and another one is point load. Let's assign this uniformly distributed load to the left end, so select this beam, then assign this load to the selected beams. Again select this load and here I have made a mistake. I will just go to the edit and I need to define the distance to apply the concentrated force. As per our problem, we have concentrated load of 3 kilonewton acting at a distance of 5 meter from the left end. So this one is D1, so I will enter here 5 meter and I will just click on change and close it. Select this point load and using beam cursor select this beam, and now I will assign this load to the selected beam. You can see that the point load is acting at this support. To minimize the diagram, left click over here. Now we have assigned the load cases as well. Now the modeling has been completed. Let's add the analysis and print command. Click on add here and close it. Again go up to the analyze and click on run analysis. Analysis has been completed. You can see here no errors and warnings. If you see any errors here, you need to rectify it first. To see the analysis report, you need to go to the post processing mode, left click over here and select the loads, click on apply. This is the displacement diagram. To scale this diagram up, you need to press Ctrl and rotate your mouse middle button. You can see the bending movement along Z. Just hide this. Again to increase the size of diagram, you need to click Ctrl and move the mouse middle button. This is the bending movement diagram. To see the shear force diagram along Y, you can select, you need to click over here and you can see this shear force diagram for this particular beam. Now to see the value of shear force and bending moment, you need to go to the design tab and click on view value, select beam results. This is the bending moment value, this is shear force value, and to see the bending moment at ends, maximum or at midpoints, I will select ends and midpoint. You can select any options and left click on annotate. Close this. Now you can see the value of shear force at this left end. The shear force is 12.5 kilonewton. At the middle, at this support, it is 15.500 kilonewton. Again similarly, to see the bending moment value, you can click over here and see the bending moment value as well. In this way, we can perform the analysis of any beam in STAAD.Pro. Again to go back to the previous mode, just left click on this modeling. In the next video, I will perform the design of this simple beam.